Alright, I'm gonna start them off just in order, like alphabetically, of what we play. Gonna do Breach. We did play this last night. Mostly push B. B and mid. I mean, A is a push that can work, but it really just depends on how we're playing at B. If like we're doing shutdown, like a couple rounds in a row, then it's usually going to mid. And if that doesn't work, we usually try to go back to B, and then we'll try that A push. I mean, sometimes we can often off break just push A.
Search and destroy.
All right, I'm gonna pretty much call out everything on this map, pretty much where we go, where I know Brando goes, where we go. You know what I'm saying? Off break. Okay, I'm should like our break off breach. We usually push over to obviously the B site. I would just call this back control door or back control room right here. Obviously bottom control, side control door. You'll have situations where if you're watching back, they can come right through this door, or they can even full wrap around us. So anything down here, bottom control we call. Obviously stairs, I'd say stairs to red ladder, stairs to AC, top AC. There's a lot of ACs on this map. It's kind of confusing. This is probably the most popular AC we call out, or red ladder. Anything of that sort is up here. Let's see. Where are we gonna go now? Let's go to mid. So the problem is like we sometimes we call these AC units. So we'd say like mid, like if we're here, on offense we push mid. I'll be on front AC. There's just the opposite AC in front of us. We can call that broken AC. Mid hut, obviously. I don't really have it. I mean, anything. It's just simple call out. So if you see them, if you see something like what is it? It's a crate. I'd be like crate or wood ramp. I don't know. I mean, it's just whatever you see, you kind of get it out. We all kind of know what the maps look like. Some good spots to run. Like if we know they're a cute little fucking play is doing this, you can come on top of them for planning. It's a good spot. Obviously mid hut for hard point and other things like that. Also good spot to peek a bomb if we know we're in a 2v1 or a 3v1. Even over here, you can just keep strafing this, peeking if someone's got your mid. So yeah, that's pretty much it for mid. You can do this wall run. I do not know if you know about it. I suck at this game. You hold this wall run. You can either ride to the right or you can hop up and be on this AC. So yeah, on any side, on offense, defense, be like, it's like, this is our AC in mid. Like, our mid AC, our mid crates. Obviously broken. Top broken, bottom broken. You can do a bunch of things from here. You can wall ride. We call this over here sunroof. People call it greenhouse. Pretty much anything you want. Kids usually sit up here. This is why I play on defense. I'm usually behind this, or I'll play back here with an M8 just peeking over B-bomb site. Kids can wall ride high on you like they did to me last night. Now, if you like, the thing is all about awareness and like knowing where your teammates are. Now, like on defense, I'm always up here. Brando's mid. You can float A, or you can even come my bottom. Sometimes you can even push to bomb site. If I have your left, you can just Heglitch bomb. I can call anything out to your left, and that if there's someone in there, I can help you. All this random shit. So yeah, so kids on def, like if they plant B, and we get trapped coming from this side, kids can get into this greenhouse, or they can sit right down there. It's a good little spot. Kids sit right behind that billboard. So always like if you're gonna flash, I'd flash over there. Yeah, but there's a bunch of different wall rides through. Let's see. Back spawn, obviously, there's nothing really going on back here, but if it is, it's just our back spawn on. Everything, it just depends on offense, defense. It's this is our back spawn, or it's all the way on the other side of the map where theirs is. I would just say bottom building, bottom our bottom. If we're on defense, called statue. If he's coming bottom broken, it. You just put yourself on a nice head glitch. He can easily come to your stairs to top broken as well. Let's work over towards A. And sometimes it's a good push to get over here. And if we're not seeing a mid, we're not seeing a B, a lot of kids, what they'll do is they'll push right through A and come try to flank us and play B from the backside. You know, there's a bunch of good spots to sit. You know, get yourself on anything of cover at all times. Pre-aiming around every corner is really, it's kind of like, people are like, oh, whatever, dude. But like, you'll notice it's so it'll keep you alive. You know, every fucking head glitch you can use, just hop on it. These things are great cover. You know, sometimes I sit, you know, these kids will wall ride on the outside. You can just hop up on here, you know, play a nice little head glitch, just up and down it. Even back here, if you sit behind this shit, dude, and they come right there, like, they will not see you if you're just sitting like this. Or you can even do what I did in the other one. You know, you can fucking just sit like this. They won't see you. So A's tough, you know, when you come in here on defense, you know, they could already be coming through that door. They could be sitting in these corners right around here. I know I've been killed a bunch of times. You know, if I'm coming through here. This kid's right there, or he's right here. Playing behind bar gives you a little bit of cover. We call this whole building is bar. Or, you know, if you can't get bar out A building, you know, obviously A ramp right there. You know, and if, like, you have to call out specific things, like, and like you died and you know he's sitting like in the couch on the front left, on the, you know, side left. Like, if I'm coming to you, like, he's couch left, and it's like, you know, easy plays. We never really call little shit out, but if it comes down to it, these are spots where people sit, you know, like they'll sit in corners. So everything, like, sprinting is tough, because if I just sprint through here, I'm dead. You know, it's more of like play walls and like kind of just give yourself a peek. You know, maybe if you can just peek out and he starts shooting, you know where he is. Kids will wall ride around the whole thing. You know, some kids off break will do this, and obviously you know things like this. And this is where they can even just fuck you and do the whole thing. That's why sometimes you sit back on this head glitch right there, and it's a great spot to sit. That's pretty much it. You know, on defense, whatever you feel comfortable with, just go with it. You know, if you want to play mid with Brando, A is like, it happens. Like, kids will push A in 3s and 4s. 2s you see it a lot more, because it's just, there's just so much more of the map to play with. But, you know, even if you come B sometimes, I'm dead. Great spot to look is right here. They can see you from that doorway, and you have an M8 or an AK. You know, it's a good, you can just jump, shoot, you know, and you're putting shots on them. They just sit right back there. They do sit on that AC too. That's like the hardest thing to pull them off of, but that's pretty much Breach. I mean, there's all the little wall runs, you know. That's a very nice wall run if you have to use it. Let me try to get back here so I can show you. The kid was doing it to us last night. It's actually a pretty fucking, it's not like more of a kill spot, and that's what you have to realize about like not everything about kill. Like I saw last night on Fringe, and it happens to everyone, is like if you see someone and shoot, and then it's like, you know, you probably couldn't kill him, but you shot, and now your position's fucked. Where sometimes it's like the restraint, it's very hard to do and not shoot, and like, okay, I shot, like, now he knows where I am. I don't, you know, I can play for him. I know exactly where he is and get those call outs out. But this spot right here, you can peek ACs. You have an AR with like a red dot or something, you can see over there. Yeah, I think you can easily see top hut too. So it's a great spot to peek. I'm pretty sure you can wall ride these things as well. Not really a use in S&D, but that's pretty much Breach. So I'm just gonna end the game here. Am I ending the game? Yeah. Okay, no, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna go one more round. I'm gonna show you one or two more things over at the B bomb site. Like when we push it, I'll show you what we usually do and where I play. I'm gonna wrap through spawn and show where we come from. But yeah. So whenever you come around for that AC, just like expect. You might not see them, but there's probably a kid fucking up here somewhere, and there's so much cover that they you know, you're gonna get seen at some point. You might not see him. Like Brando sometimes plays right here. It's an insanely hard head glitch to get taken off of when you're here, but it's dangerous because that kid's up there. You could be sniping, all this bullshit. So I'll tell you, on 3s normally, what we'll do is cancel off break. If you want to play his position, you know, if we're not playing 4s or something, if he 4s, he'll play this spot. But what happens is he sits here, right? He lays down. Now he's covered his whole side with this yellow wall, and he's basically watching the wall runs. If they push mid, they can come this wall. You got a pretty good shot on them because, you know, wall running and shooting is kind of hard. And, you know, Brando usually sits up there. Or lately he's been playing laying down in this doorway because it's a great spot. And I'll work myself up with the trophy. And I try to get myself up to that billboard, peeking people up top. Also, you can be seen. Like, that's that box right there. So you can see kids over there. But try to stay covered, lay down. And just, if we're playing a slow B, if we're playing B, and we get it down, most likely kids are going to come this way. If not, they will push, you know, through there. And if you're like, you know, you're here, Brando's porta potties, that's what we call porta potties, obviously, as well. Like, you're here and you decide to go like this, just call that out. Be like, yo, it's like, you just, that's the whole thing. Because, like, I've had, you know, moments where, like, and you've seen it, COD timing, where it's like, you decide to do this, and right when you're in here, that kid's wall riding in and kills Brando, and then I'm in a shit position. It's just say it, so now Brando will focus his attention. Where it's like, yo, I'm going in building, checking our way back. And you check back here, Brando now knows, okay, I have to watch my back. I got the front, don't worry about it. And you're peeking, so you do see someone call it out. Side door is a good little peek. And it's just communication, it's just the little things. Alright, so that's pretty much it, yeah. So basically, I just call it B building, you know, B hut. Portos, BACs. I'll just, if you hear me up on B and you know I'm watching B from my defense side and I call ACs, obviously I do not mean the red ladder AC, which is pretty popular, but I'm calling out that they're head glitching in this side. ACs, or I'll call them back building. From when I'm all the way up there, I can see them. I'll be like, yo, he's back building, sniping probably, or he moved to ACs. Other good spots you'll notice, like from right here in this point, like you look at that, the guy coming right at a bottom fucking broken. He coming right through there. You have a great look at him if you know there's no one up there, because if they're up there, you're pretty much fucked with an SMG. But it's a great spot. That's why sometimes I lay right here, because where are they gonna? I mean, yeah, last night the kid killed me. He had good shots on me, but I'm pretty much covered from all of top. Someone's got my back. I know I'm in a pretty good position because he's gonna jump either over this, over here, or over here, and I pretty much should have a. You know, I can even work over while I'm shooting. But that's pretty much B. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next video here. Oh.